This is Nollywood Uncut. Hello and welcome. This edition is coming to you from the City of London, where we had so many activities for Nollywood this week. We're starting with the premiere of the movie Second Wife.
This is about second wife. I'm the one who actually encouraged me to take the second wife because for unknown reason, as part of our tradition and culture,
it is not using our tradition to come and take your work.
how dare you interrupt me when I am talking?
There's a big difference, mainly because you have to kind of look at the cultural influences that you have in the UK that you don't necessarily have in Nigeria, and the stereotypes and the stigmas over here and over in Nigeria are very different. So what is accepted here is not necessarily accepted there, and vice versa. So that's something you kind of have to think about. But all in all, a Nigerian will always be a Nigerian wherever you take them. So that is something that we kind of looked at as well.
Ade, please don't use me as a scapegoat. I've said to you, if you want to marry Tia, go ahead and marry her.
It's like in Nigeria, being in Nigeria, I know we are used to second wife thing in Nigeria, so it's just like being in Nigeria as well. There was no problem being the mother of the second wife because, you know, as mothers, I was pushing her.
In this movie, I'm the friend to the first wife. Everything came out good. The general production was good. The effects are good. I think everyone put in their best in this movie, and it's a movie to watch.
And I play the sister in Second Wife, the sister that is there to protect the first wife, really. My character in this movie is a character that a lot of women would love to have in the home, you know, to protect other women from being abused, you know, by the men, you know, because in Second Wife, obviously my brother decided because his first wife couldn't give him a child that he needed another woman. And that created a lot of problems, heartache, you know, so my role there was to see how I can stop it. But unfortunately, I couldn't, but at least I tried.
My character in this movie, I'm the father-in-law. My character portrays the way things have been done in Africa, especially from where I come from, Nigeria. In the Yoruba culture, which this film portrays, that's what I represent in this movie.
It was just trying to explore having a second wife in the UK, in London, because it's obviously something it happens in Nigerian culture and African culture, so how would it happen and how would it play out if it happened in London, for instance? And that's kind of the idea that we took and how we ran with the whole story.
It was a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful experience because we are the ones that have to tell our story because we understand our story. The movie is called Second Wife, Iyawo Keji, that's in Yoruba. It looks at how a man can have two wives here in the UK. Why is it unique? Because in the UK, it is illegal to have a second wife. Now, in Nigeria, it is strange. What is illegal about that? But in the UK, it has its own specific things that we can play around with. So it's funny, as well as it also teaches that there are two sides to a story.
We really look at it, is there any difference apart from the fact that geographically they're in two different places? Because the idea behind it is the same, is to tell a story, tell a very good African or Nigerian story and put it into audiovisual for people to embrace and enjoy. And the best storytellers anywhere in the world, I believe personally, and I'm biased, are Africans and most especially Nigerians. So in the UK, we're able to tell the stories because Nigerians live in the UK. Back home in Nigeria, the stories are also told because they own the stories. I don't think there's much difference. I don't think there should be any competition or comparison. I think there should be a complementing. That is my personal opinion.
And whatever we do in the UK is an offshoot of the successes coming out of Nigeria. We've been organizing Nollywood premieres in the UK for the last 10 years. And what you see tonight is part of the fruition that's come across as a result of that. Tonight is a celebration of not just Nollywood, but African culture. I can say everybody is beautifully dressed. So right now, Nollywood in the UK is at a point where it's beginning to put its tentacles solidly in the ground. We have all the official bodies. We have groups of professionals meeting and try to structure the UK industry. But more importantly, I'm glad that there's now a connect between UK Nollywood and Nollywood in Nigeria.
Ade, please don't use me as a scapegoat. I've said to you, if you want to marry Tia, go ahead and marry her.
This wedding has already taken place. So what are you people talking about? Yes, it is not using our tradition to come and take yawo.
How dare you interrupt me when I am talking? Ìgbà tó ṣìkèrè àwa la pààrọ̀ pátá ẹ̀ ń jọ sí. Mo ní kó kúnlẹ̀ kó ní kó má bínú.
Kí ló dé? Your husband has money. Spend it.
I cannot live with this woman.
I'm not interested in who is wrong and who is right here.
And that is the reason why you have to go look for her.
What have I done that no one has done before?
The premiere of the movie Second Wife. Next, we bring you highlights of Waka in London.